Today we are going to learn 5 new English vocabulary. Let's get started. 第一个是 Undermine. 第二个是 Fabricate. 第三个是 Exacerbate. 第四个是 Dreadful. 最后一个是 Disperse. Undermine.
削弱、损害。
Undermine. They tried to undermine his authority by spreading rumors.
他们试图散布谣言来破坏他的权威。
The foundation was damaged, which could undermine the stability of the building.
地基受损，可能会削弱建筑的稳定性。
We live in a culture of poverty and crime where the work ethic is undermined and male responsibility is made irrelevant.
And in the wrong hands, the information on those chips could be used to undermine the entire U.S. missile defense system.
With 3 wrong answers, you've managed to totally undermine the entire foundation upon which our legal system's built.
But the fact is, it's Mr. Quato and his terrorists who spread these rumors to undermine trust in the government.
They're trying to undermine everything we've achieved over the last 19 years.
You're usually so agreeable, but I watched you undermine me on TV the other day.
What you ask for will undermine the whole operation.
Please don't undermine yourself, Siegfried.
Maybe it's the way you undermine me, or the way you tried to blackmail me.
Fabricate.
捏造、虚构、制造。
Fabricate. He tends to fabricate excuses whenever he's late.
他经常捏造借口来为迟到辩解。
He tends to fabricate excuses whenever he's late.
Your Honor, my client claims that the charges against him are completely fabricated, including the evidence submitted by the police.
Well, Patsy, as you should know, sometimes reporters will do anything, fabricate anything, go to any length just to concoct a story.
Those food items that we can't grow here, medicines we can't fabricate, spare parts for fighters and shuttles and other ships.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it not your job to fabricate intriguing stories that'll lure more readers into your paper?
I mean, that's a hell of a motive for Kelly to fabricate this whole story in the first place.
If you remain silent, we'll assume that piece is fabricated, either partially or entirely.
What kind of sick country is this where you can fabricate lies and...
It's a long shot, but he owes me, and SpaceX probably has the tech to fabricate the lens.
Our job is to report the news, not fabricate it.
Exacerbate.
加剧、恶化。
Exacerbate. The heavy rain exacerbated the flooding in the city.
大雨加剧了城市的洪水。
Ignoring the problem will only exacerbate the situation.
忽略这个问题只会使情况恶化。 Sometimes things like an accident or a very high fever, for instance, can exacerbate an underlying psychological condition.
Mr. Mancini, your mother suffers from a form of dementia that's been exacerbated by years of substance abuse.
The autopsy found that it was a cumulative effect from numerous physical traumas exacerbated by malnutrition.
If it's sore, we should treat it and not exacerbate any inflammation.
Can only exacerbate the problem and cause further injury.
Dude, why do you have to exacerbate everything?
It seems like it's exacerbating your anxiety.
They only exacerbate the problem?
Dreadful.
糟糕的，可怕的。
Dreadful. The food was bad and the service was dreadful.
食物很差劲，服务也很糟糕。
She looked dreadful after staying up all night.
她熬夜后看起来很糟糕。
I don't know why my mom buys all these dreadful paintings when there are such great artists in LA.
I'm sorry you have been imprisoned in India, and hope this dreadful war will soon be over for everyone's sake.
Seems your mother had a reason to bring you to this dreadful place after all.
For 10 long years, I've been plotting my escape from this dreadful place.
I hope her experience of that dreadful hostel hasn't traumatized her.
I can't imagine how anyone gets sleep in this dreadful place.
Well, the world is a dreadful place, my father used to say.
I'm afraid I have some rather dreadful news.
It's a dreadful and terrible disease.
Disperse.
使散开、分散、驱散。
Disperse. The police used tear gas to disperse the protesters.
警察用催泪瓦斯驱散示威者。
The police used tear gas to disperse the protesters.
The president skillfully placates the situation with some soothing incendiary comments. And in Washington, he orders peaceful demonstrators to be gently dispersed.
Twice a year, Xavier flies in to make sure that his money is laundered and dispersed to clean accounts.
Attention, all dissenting students of Western Summit High School. You have 2 minutes to disperse.
Police are using flashbang grenades to try and disperse this crowd.
Somebody's planning to disperse the toxin using the water supply.
Disperse immediately, or we will use lethal force to clear the area.